you are into vibe coding, you are gonna fall in love with this AI tool. Before we jump into the demo, you know what to do. Like and share so more people can see this. All right, this tool is called Yourware.so. It's a platform and it's vibe coders Instagram. Just like on Instagram, you see a bunch of videos and pictures, images, reels. Here you see code, websites, apps, things created by other vibe coders. So what is a vibe coder, by the way? Vibe coder is someone who's using AI tools like ChatGPT, Grok, DeepSeek to generate code. So he's not writing code line by line like old days. He's using vibe coder is using these new AI tools and then maybe using multiple tools to connect the dot and launch his or her website. All right, so there are two main things you can achieve with Yourware.so. Number one is you can deploy your code or your website. So you don't have to, when you create code with ChatGPT, it doesn't deploy it. So sometimes you have the HTML or JavaScript or CSS, and then you're like, hey, what should I do with it, right? You're lost. So you can bring it, but just copy pasting the code here, you can launch, you can deploy your project. So here's a project that someone has created. Let's see what that is. Once that loads, here you go. It looks like it's in Chinese, so I'm not gonna understand that. So I'll go skip. And there are so many of these. So prompt engineering guide. Let's take a look at that. Here you go. Simple web app created by someone. So that's the first use of Yourware.so. You bring your code here by pasting your code here. If you have files, you can upload your files, or actually you can also create something by simple using a text command. You can do that as well. So that's the first use. You could deploy your code, but there's number two. You can also enhance, boost the design of your code. And I'll give you a couple of examples just right now. So let me open Qwen. So I use Qwen, chat.qwen.ai. It's one of my favorite tools. And basically I said, here's my prompt, create a one-page app that takes text input and generates a stylized logo. So it created this HTML code, and then here's the preview. And then there was one enhancement I made, or I kind of improved my prompt, and it said, give me 3 different variations of the text logo and also an option to download. And then it rewrote the code for me. And as you can see, I can use it here. So for example, let's say my brand is Pop AI. It generates 3 different logos I can download, but it's not, I can't deploy that code here, right? Especially if you're using ChatGPT or Grok, you'll run into the same issue. So what you can do is, I'm gonna just copy this code, and let's go to Yourware, and then paste code, click here, and then you're gonna just click on ship it, and it will deploy that code, ship that code, and create a URL that you can share with other people. So you don't have to worry about hosting. You don't have to worry about no deployment headache, because this tool is doing it for you for free. And actually I already did this. So inside my projects, you can see some of, let me actually bring that up. So here is the code that I generated inside Qwen. And this is what it became, the URL, once I shipped or deployed that code on Yourware.so. And then again, let's say my product is Pop AI, generate logos, and it's just gonna generate 3 different logos. Really, really simple. Now, once you have this, you can easily, one of the things you can do, which is really, really cool, I can click here and say boost it. So what this does is it's gonna improve. Look at the design. It's so basic, right? This is what Qwen did for me, or if you're using ChatGPT, you're gonna see ChatGPT's design for you. So basic. But when you click on the boost, it's gonna enhance that for you. Look at the difference. So here is the enhanced code from that app, that web app. Unbelievable. Look at the UI of this, and then look at the UI of this. So let me try Pop AI here, generate logos. And look at this, stylized logos, and I have 3 different variations. And it's just simply text logo, nothing complicated. I just wanted to use something simple to give you a demo of this platform. And look at the code, the UI that was generated from Quen, and then the boosted or improved UI from this platform, Yourware.so. Again, two uses. Number one, you can deploy your code. And then number two, you can improve the design, or you can boost the design of your code. Another example is the Twitter thread to Instagram carousel. So another thing I did, I said, the prompt I used inside Quen was create a web app that converts Twitter thread, a link or a text into Instagram carousels. And then it generated something simple. And again, what I did, I just copied the code, came back here, I pasted the code, and then it generated this simple URL, which I can share with anyone. So I kind of deployed my code. And then I can paste the, let me actually paste something here to give you an example. So it's going to convert that, it will convert a tweet URL into images, or you can also use text. So I'm just using a bunch of text. It's not even like stylized properly, but that's not the point. The point is, it's going to convert that text into the slides, the black and white slide, the simplistic carousel. That's exactly what I wanted to create. And then it took me just a few seconds to deploy it on Yourware.so. And then another thing I did was, again, to boost the design, click here and then click on boost. And then it boosted and created this variation. And look at the difference again, day and night, right? This seems like this was designed by a rookie designer from Fiverr. And then this UI was designed by someone who's really smart, really expensive, really know the UI, UX, and the whole 9 yards. Again, the input could be tweet URL, or you can input a full thread. And then when you click here, it should generate images. There you go. I'm not using the fancy text. I'm using something simple to give you a demo, but you get the point. So unbelievable tool for vibe coders. If you are into vibe coding, if you like me and you like to create different web apps, different apps using AI tools like ChatGPT, Quen, DeepSeek, Grok, then this is going to be your next BFF, your best friend, because it's really vibe coders Instagram. You can deploy your code by uploading files, by pasting code, or also you can just type to it. You can text your idea and it will create your project for you. And then you can also enhance your design. So welcome to vibe coding. Any questions, let me know before you go. Like and share so more people can see this video, and I'll see you in this next one. Bye for now.